everybody, it's Susie from Ruby Rose Reborns, and I thought I'd come outside tonight or this evening and enjoy my patio and my garden and have Mr. Harvey out here and do a quick little video. It's been a little bit time since I've done one, and I have Harvey in his nautical, I think it's Little Me, yeah. Or is it just one U? I don't remember. Anyway, it's from Target. I had it in one of my haul videos a few weeks ago, and I put that on him, and it's so cute. I thought we'd just go in a little bit, show you how cute he is with those. It has little crabs on it, and a striped tee, onesie tee underneath, and of course he has no shoes on. He's just a little beach bunny, and he's got some of his favorite toys here. Little octopus and the crab and the turtle and the little whale, and he's enjoying them. And I thought we'd just have, I found a tag on YouTube from Mia Maria's Nursery, and it's been a while. I mean, it's been almost 6 weeks, I think, since she did this tag, and I believe it was Wendy from Weeby Babies that did the tag, and I really liked it. I just honestly have been so busy. This time of year with my grandkids, which 4 of them live right down the street from me, and then I have 2 daughters that are teachers locally, so every evening it has been something. It seems for the last, I don't know, over a month. And I've had graduation parties to go to for my friends' kids that have graduated or their grandkids, and we've been invited. And we've had band concerts to go to. We've had piano concerts to go to. We've had award assemblies. It's just been busy, busy, busy. And I've been, you know, there's nothing that can take the place of family and having the opportunity to do those things. So I'm really grateful that I could be involved, but however, working full time, you know, I am at a limited schedule on when I can do my videos. So I thought tonight, my husband left, he's gone to visit some friends, and I'm here, and I thought, I have a moment in time, I'm going to do a video. Anyway, so I was thinking of what to do, but I really liked this Mia Maria's Nursery's 10 Questions for Reborn Artists. And I thought, you know, that's something I'd really like to talk about. I know there's a few of you out there who are artists. Wendy and Suzanne from Baby Buntings, and I know there's a few more, but I just know that Wendy and Suzanne and I, well, have been doing it for a while, and you know, sometimes I have just been noticing in the community lately, in some of the videos that I've had a chance to watch, artists seems to be taking a hit. You know, a lot of people have been very dissatisfied with their artists, or been complaining about them, or this happened or that happened, and it just kind of makes me sad. So I found this tag, and I thought, you know what, that's a good one. People should get to know me a little bit better at this side of me, being an artist. And it starts with, what is your nursery name, and why did you choose that name? Well, I've discussed this before, but I have a lot of new subscribers, so that's great. My nursery name, as I did not go by this name originally. It's only been in the last maybe 4 or 5 years that I have started to go by Ruby Rose Reborns. And no, my name is not Ruby. Ruby is my mother's name. My name is Susie. And Her whole name was Ruby Elizabeth Rose, and Rose was her maiden name. And so I just wanted to do something in honor of her because she introduced me to dolls. She had a great love of dolls herself. And so I know, had she been alive when I started Reborning, she died 24 years ago, that she would have really, really enjoyed this hobby of mine and seeing me make the dolls. So that's my nursery name, which is Ruby Rose Reborns. And it's number 2. How long have you been reborning? Okay, I've been reborning since 2008, since the June of 2008, so 10 years? Yeah, it'll be 10 years this month. Also, if you sell your reborns, how long have you been selling? Well, I would say I've been selling for 9 years. And yeah, I was reborning for about a year before I really started selling the dolls, before I felt comfortable with that. And do you do this? Do you reborn full time? Or do you have another job? Are you in another profession either now or before reborning? Okay. So do I do this full time? No. I do. Sometimes, I was very consistent for a lot of years, and I had a shop on Etsy, and I did customs. But no, I can't do that anymore. My age, for one thing, I've seemed to have slowed down. But because I do work full time, I do one baby at a time, and it usually takes me at least a month to get that baby painted and rooting, because rooting takes the longest time. So, do you have another job? Yes, I do. Are you in another profession either now or before reborning? I've been in the same profession now since 1987. So I don't even know how many years that is. Is that 30 years or whatever? I am an insurance agent, and I sell. I don't sell personal line insurance anymore. I sell medical malpractice insurance and professional liability insurance, and I've been doing that for a lot of years. And I don't see me retiring in any foreseeable future, unfortunately. If you had to pick one sculpture that you could only reborn from for the rest of your reborn career, who would it be? Well, this is kind of a hard question. There's really 3, actually, that I would. One of them is an artist that's been around since I started, so over 10 years, and that would be Adri Stoetti, or Stoet, or however you say it. I've done quite a few of her dolls. She puts them out now. She's not quite as popular as she used to be, but her kids seem to come to life, honestly. They're wonderful. My Finn, if you remember my Finn, who I miss terribly, he was an Adri Stoetti berry sculpt, and I just loved him. Her vinyl is kind of hard unless it's one of the new kits, but it's a little bit hard, so it's a little difficult to root on some. But other than Adri Stoetti, my favorite now, current, is 2. That would be Laura Lee Eagles and Bonnie Brown, which I don't think there's any surprise from there. They both have great vinyl to work with and have details, and I love the color of their vinyl, and I just like both of their sculpts. And Bonnie Brown, I haven't liked all of the sculpts she's come out with, but I do have some very favorites. Levi, of course, and Saskia, and now my brain's gone blank. Oh, and you know what? She was very popular just a year ago, but now you don't see very many of her or even mention, and that's the Scarlet Sculpt. I love the Scarlet by Bonnie Brown. Okay. Do you take customs? If no, then why? Also, if yes, do you do other reborns in between doing customs? Okay. I do take custom orders now. It's been I did take them before and then I stopped. And why? Because I will just be perfectly honest. It started to become almost a chore for me because I was doing these custom orders and I wasn't doing dolls. I mean, they were really beautiful and I loved doing them, but sometimes doing customs can hamper your creativity that you might want to do, but your patron might not like that. So, but generally speaking, the last few customs I've done, the people have been wonderful. They have they've paid on time. They've given me a lot of license to do what I'm going to do, and they've liked their babies, so that's a great thing. But yes, and I do other if I have a chance. But I have right now, I'm working on a custom, and I have another one that we're just waiting for the kit to get here. It's back ordered right now. So when I'm done with this custom, I do plan on doing a custom for me. And so when I have a chance, if I don't have a custom, I will keep reboarding. And where's my favorite place to sell? Etsy, eBay, Instagram. Well, hands down, eBay. I did have a shop on Etsy and it was wonderful, but eBay has been the best. The best place for me. I know they charge fees, but you know, what do you really expect? You know, if you took your doll to a doll show or wherever and you sold it from there, you still have to pay for your booth, for everything, and so a certain portion of that doll goes to the consignment of having the doll there. So I don't mind eBay for that. It's safe. It's a good place. I've sold for years off eBay, and they've always been good to me. Do you prefer to create rooted or painted hairs on your reborns? Well, I actually prefer rooted because I don't paint hair. I am taking tutorials to practice painting hair, and I am in total awe of anybody that can paint realistic hair. I've seen a lot of people painting hair, but I wouldn't necessarily say that would be what I would choose. Realistic painted hair is phenomenal. And one of my favorite people that does it is LaDonna from Sweet Potato Pie Nursery. Her painted hair is gorgeous. But no, no. You don't want painted hair from me, believe me. Do you have your own reborn collection? Yes. And if yes, are they only reborn by you, or do you collect other people's creations? Well, this little guy from here, he was my 4th reborn I ever did. He's named after my dad, Harvey, who passed away when I was working on him. So he is my forever baby. Is he perfect? Heck no. I've revamped him a little bit, given him new eyes, done some of those kind of things, you know, rematted him. But if you were to look close, you would see, oh boy. But to me, I love him dearly because he is named after my father, and he's like a memorial baby. And my father was, from pictures that I have him from 1917, if you can believe when they were taken, he was a big, fat, chunky, light-haired baby with blue eyes. So, yes, and I do have, well, in my collection right now, I have Saskia, which is Charlotte, and she was painted by my daughter, and I did her hair. But the other 4 babies that I have purchased. 2 of them I purchased from Crystal Wynn from Paris Alley Reborns, and those were custom orders. And then 2 of them were Levi's that I fell in love with, and I purchased them off of Dolphin. Have you ever been a prototype artist? No. Do you like working in silence with TV on or music? TV. And yes, I would stick to it. What are your other hobbies? Well, my other hobbies is I do collect American Girl dolls, and I collect Cabbage Patch Kids. I haven't done anything with them lately. Well, I barely can get my videos done for you guys, and and then I of course love to read. And another hobby of mine is family history or genealogy. I do that a lot. Usually on Sunday, I'm working on my genealogy or helping other people with theirs and so forth. And that's going to be in another video of some DNA. I went to Ancestry.com and I submitted my DNA, and it came back, and it was very interesting, let me tell you. So we'll do that some other time. But that's it. So thank you, Mia, for Mia Maria's, I love that, Mia Maria's Nursery. I thought that was a good tag for artists, and I hope other artists will participate in that. And also, you guys, I have a little plea of help from you. I have been a little discouraged with YouTube lately, and I look at all these people that are new to YouTube, and their enthusiasm and how excited they are. And I love, they're fairly new to collecting Reborns. Some are very new to collecting Reborns. But I mean, within the last 6 months, maybe even a year, which to me is new. But they're so excited, and they've got so much enthusiasm, and I love it. But I have noticed with me, I don't get a lot of views, which is okay. That's all right. I do have a number of subs. Yes, that's nice. But I'm just wondering, I'm just kind of in a little bit of a funk. If you'd help me out, maybe by letting me know down below what you'd like to see me do. Just let me know the kind of videos. Maybe you've been a long-time subscriber and there's certain kind of videos you like to see from me. I'd love to know. I'd love to get some great ideas, and I will fulfill it. I need to get out of this funk a little bit. But I'm glad I was able to make a video tonight. And there's Mr. Harvey. And I just get a little close-up of him. He's my boy. I just adore him, and he's so fun to dress, honestly. And I love this kind of thing on little boys. I love my little boys to look like little, what have I got to say, little masculine boys, or, that just makes me smile, makes me happy. And he's at that age and that size where these little kind of overalls and things are so fun. Anyway, that's enough going on, and I just appreciate all of you for hanging in there with me through this, and hanging in there with me through YouTube, period, and being my loyal subscribers. And if you're new, thank you. I've picked up actually quite a few new subscribers this past month. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you'll stick around, and I will be back. Thank you.